let's keep that same energy for this next comic. Let's show some love to Sears.
Oh man, yes, my name is Sears, and no, I'm no relation to the store. Because if I were, they wouldn't have been called Snap-on tools. Man, that means that I hate when my GPS keeps saying, go straight, go straight. Mind your business, GPS, I like who I am. I mean, I've been out since BE. You know, before Ellen. I'm not old, I'm thinking no titties, so there we go. Anyways, but this was back before I knew what the LBG or T even meant, let alone the LNP, QRS, and everything else they're adding to the alphabet, right? And somebody asked me if I was cis. And I was like, yeah, I'm a cis. No, are you cis? And I'm like, she calls me cis. And they're like, no, what were you born as and what do you identify as? I was like, I was born a woman and I identify as a lesbian female. Unless the bathroom lines are long. I'm not going to shit myself just because mine's removable. And I was, you know, a freshman in high school, and some upperclassmen yelled, "Dyke," in the cafeteria, and I was like, he must think I'm retaining water. That's a damn joke. And my mom sat me down, she's like, honey, are you gay? And I'm like, what? She's like, are you gay? And I'm like, why would you ask me that? And she said, because you and your friend went Arby's an awful lot for dinner. So slow, a little slow, but that's okay. And this was back in the Bush era. And not just the president. So, you know, I was real happy when women started doing landscaping. But they started doing those landing strips, and I'm like, that's dumb, it's not a plane. So I did one this way. So when I looked down at my girlfriend, she looked like Hitler. She didn't think it was as funny as I did. But being out here in Arizona, I'm from Indianapolis. I am the Indiana State Fair Mullet Champion. You are welcome. So over here from Indy, yeah, there's nothing more white trash. Hey, you're welcome. But the one thing I've realized is there's a lot of Jeeps out here. You know, you guys do the Jeep wave, right? Any Jeepers? A lot of comics, probably not Jeeps. But us lesbians used to do that when we'd go to the mall. We don't go to the mall anymore. I don't think anybody does. But we used to do that too. We were like, we saw somebody that we thought was gay, you know, because we all had our little dykey haircuts because the other ones were in hiding and we didn't know. Had no clue. But the ones we could tell were like, hey, what's up? It's kind of like the biker way. We're just like, hey, you're gay, I'm gay. I mean, what? Hey, you have a Jeep? Me too. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not that kind of dyke. I don't drive a Jeep, but I got tires for my car, and the guy goes, "What kind do you want?" And I said, "Preferably round." Not that kind of dyke, but so it's funny when people find out that I had breast cancer. They're always like, "I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Why did you give it to me?" I knew you could catch the gay. I didn't know you could catch the cancer. Oh, your butthole's just puckered up. Come on with me. There's a bunch of survivors in the house tonight, and you know what? If you don't laugh about it, you're gonna cry. So if you don't laugh about that shit, you're gonna cry. And you know what? It's not worth it. Because there are a lot of positives to it that people don't realize. Like, you know, there was a time where I didn't have to shave anything. And it's less laundry. And there's a couple of us in here that are like, no under boob sweat. Yeah. So, you know, we are flatties and we're proud of that. And we've got a whole table over here. But anyways.
No Mountain Dew, baby. No Mountain Dew.
Anyways, that one's not. She's a friend of a flatty. But it is, they don't think about the positives. But the only thing about that wasn't positive is, you know, well, I don't have to hardly ever shave my legs or my underarms. Because the hair didn't ever really grow back. I shaved maybe 10 times in 10 years. Yeah. But my chin hair thinks I'm really trans. And my bush thinks we're back in the Bush era. Fuck, y'all. I'm like, shit. But you know, the Bush 70s and they staying alive. I don't know. That was improv. It was bad. But I am getting older. Like I said, I'm titty with no titty. And I've learned a lot about myself. Like I'm into S&M. It's the right response. But the other day she was really hurting me, like bad. And I'm like, pineapple. And she said, why are you yelling that? And I said, oh, because you're hurting me. And I said, is that not our safe word? She goes, no, I'm your chiropractor. My name's Sears. You can follow me anywhere.